Okay. Hi. So, okay, it is weird to talk in this thing. That client was, it was, that was, something. She came for her touch up. First of all, today was something else. Last night, at somewhere around midnight, I saw that someone booked me online on my website. Excuse me. So she booked my service at midnight, and I checked it in the morning. She booked it for 9 o'clock this morning. I don't do same day appointments. I can't do same day appointments. I had an appointment today. So I told her to come in for her consultation because, I didn't want to lose her due to the mix up in scheduling. My calendar on my website is not synced to my calendar on my phone for some reason, even though I took the time to sync them up. I don't know, but it's not, obviously, because it showed that today was open and today was not open. I do need to get on top of making sure that everyone that's on my book is in my calendar. Maybe that's what happened, but I don't think it is. Maybe that's what happened. Okay, so she seemed a little bit snappy with me. Um, like she was asking me short questions or short, quick questions, and so I finally just decided that her answer would be, um, "We'll discuss it in person when I see you." So I've been segmenting my calendar, doing better at blocking my time so that I have my administrative days, my consultation days, my touch up days, and then the rest of the week is for microblading. Okay, there's another client. Also, I've been getting calls all day from clients. Uh, she called me at I think it was her that called me. I got a call at like 8:30 this morning, first call. And then my phone has been ringing ever since, even while I was with my client, which is a wonderful thing because I'm realizing that I'm having to go up another level. The client that showed up, I realize, is the clients that I'm asking the universe for, clients of a higher caliber. She knew what she wanted. She paid immediately, and she showed up immediately. Um, and then when she came in, she had done her homework on the kind of microblading that she prefers. She follows the page of the academy that I studied with, which means my technique has got to be on point, which means I've got to be practicing between now and then. And then when I went to schedule her weeks out, which is what I have available technically, she was like, "Well, fine, I'll just have to get my money back and get it done from someone else because blah blah blah, whatever's going on in her life." Um, and I did say, "Okay, well, I'll get you a refund," but because this wasn't her fault. It's not her fault that she did everything she's supposed to do, and um, it's somewhere my error somewhere with the scheduling and syncing it up and making sure that everything was together. So I gave up my off day next week. My administrative I gave up my off day next week. And so I'm going to be doing microblading every day next week, which is a good thing as long as I just really have to manage um, my mental and emotional bandwidth, and I have to manage my energy. I'm going to have to make sure that I take my supplements, and I have, they're coming in, I think, towards the end of the week. But my vitamins is very important. Me staying hydrated is very, very, very important. I was kind of struggling at the beginning of this appointment because I was so thirsty. Um, Vitamins, sleep. I'm going to have to be on a stricter schedule as far as sleep is concerned, um, because I did slip up and start caffeinating at the end of last week, and so I had some matcha this week. But once I have my supplements, I'm gonna cut that out. Um, because I have everything that I need. I'm going to cut that out again. It's going to require all of this for me to do good work every single day. I'm asking that my calendar be filled, and it is. I'm asking that I get better, and I am. And so now what this is requiring of me is consistency. Consistency in my practicing and consistency in showing up. I feel so much better because I put makeup on today. Even though I was about 13 minutes late. That's an Uber issue mostly. But that's ultimately is my fault, you know. Everything's my fault, as Tom Bilyeu says. Okay, so let's talk about this microblading client, what just happened. First of all, I need to say, wearing a mask does not mask bad breath. I'm in your face. I have this little shield, but even if I put it here, like, don't do that to your service provider. Take care of that. I won't mention, you know, her name by any means, but I could smell like, I don't even want to say, just make sure your pores all cleaned out and that you're good when you're going to be in such close proximity to someone for such a long time. Okay? Please do that for us. She had very specific requests for her touch-up. This was a touch-up appointment, and the way that I shaped it, apparently she sat with for these 4 to 6 weeks and decided that she wanted a different shape, which is, it's not unheard of, but to want a completely different shape threw me off. She wanted less, she didn't want me to arch them, which they already were arched because I already microbladed. And then she wanted to bring her tails down. Now, lots of times with ladies of a certain age, the tail will sit right on the eyelid. And so I wasn't going to do that. Also, she wanted them to sit here closer to where her hairs grow in because she told me that she doesn't want to have to trim her hairs. That caught me off guard because before I microbladed her, I was kind of anxious about doing it because her hairs grow like this, like out of her face, straight, pointy, forward, and in all other kinds of ways. So I was surprised when she told me that she doesn't want to have to do any kind of maintenance or upkeep with the strays. Her brows, her face, you know, that's her. But it threw me off. So the thing that really got me was that she begins to inform me that there's a way to take brows off once you get them microbladed. She said that you can use a chemical peel. Now, I was going to ask her why she had a red spot on her brow. But when she told me about the chemical peel situation and how she didn't want the arch right there, I put 2 and 2 together. She took it upon herself to remove parts of her brow with who knows what. I didn't get into it. I didn't want to be mad during the procedure. But so hopefully she still has them when I reach back out to her. Don't do that. But she was pleased. She also had to be out quickly, and that challenged me. But it's a touch-up, so it's not like I had to do a whole new brow. I got her out before time, so to me, Yeah, I got her out before she needed to be gone, and she was pleased and she tipped. And I don't remember her tipping before. Shout out to the permanent makeup artist that she reached out to for eyeliner. That was rude to her. You set me up to look good. I appreciate you. I knew when I woke up that I needed to meditate immediately. I wanted to hurry up and get out the shower and get my makeup done. I did not meditate. I said these affirmations will be good enough. I kept feeling like I needed to get my mind right because today was going to be a lot. I did not do it. So now that she's gone, I'm going to spend the rest of my day sorting out my calendar and this booking feature. So I'm going to meditate first. So much of this is just, so much of being an entrepreneur and a business owner is maintaining your mental. Like, that is the key to being organized, and I realize that.